I've done lots of different techniques for changing my thoughts, but there's this one that I recently got word of, and I love it, and I wanted to share it with you today. So it's very, very simple, which is awesome. So if you have a thought that is not serving you, so we know the difference between a thought that's serving us and a thought that's not, because the ones that are, we feel when we think them, we think it feels really good to think them. We're excited about it, like saying something as simple as like, I really love my husband, or I really love my partner. That's a thought that makes you feel really good and really happy. Or you have the thought that's like, my partner didn't do this today and he's really bugging me right now, or she's really bugging me right now, or gosh, why does they always do this? And how come, he leaves his socks on the floor all the time? And then you'll start to kind of go through this thing where you actually are creating this story and you're getting kind of mad inside, right? It doesn't make you feel good and you continue to think about it. So that's how you can look at which thoughts are serving you versus which thoughts are not. So when the thoughts come up that aren't serving you, all you're going to do is say the word change, simply change. And so if I'm going like, oh, my husband's, socks are on the floor, and God, it really bugs me when we leave the socks on the floor, and blah, 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 blah. Right in the middle of me witnessing that I'm having that thought, I'm going to say change. And what it does is it stops the thought from happening. First of all, you become aware of the thought, which is really, really important because we're not always aware of what's going on in our mind. And so it makes you aware of the thought. And then the second thing it does is it stops the thought from happening. And what I found with doing this is that I'm starting, so when I have those kind of negative thoughts that aren't serving me, it emotionally charges me in a bad way, like in a more negative way. So I get emotionally drained, or I feel angry, or I get sad or depressed, or, any of these kind of emotions. And what I'm finding is when I say the word change and actually stop it, I don't have as many negative emotions around my thoughts. So my thoughts come up, and a lot of them are serving me in such a in a way that I'm saying change much less. And so the thought processes that I'm creating and the new patterns that I'm creating in my mind are all really good and serving me and making me feel just better all around.